Okay, turn off my volume. That's good. Kick, kick the tires. Always got to kick the tires. Make sure there's air in them.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is, sometimes there ain't.
Hmm.
Boy, you always do a walk around on the vehicle. If you don't do a walk around, then you can get in trouble, and you can't blame nobody. So you gotta do a walk around and make sure that everything is good. Then you
Uh,
can blame somebody and saying that there's low pressure and you give me a faulty vehicle. So right now we got everything is a okay. Things
what's
are
that?
all sparkling.
What's the 401 on your sidekick or your buddy Richard? What's going on?
Oh, Richard, he's just a temp. I just appreciate
Yeah.
um once in a blue moon.
Right.
I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna rock the boat with him, because you don't wanna
I hear
poke
you.
the beehive, because when you poke the beehive, everything gets rattled. So if you just do things slowly and stuff, and treat things with like a white, like when you put on a white pair of gloves and you start doing a checklist, well,
Yeah.
things go good.
What's up,
Everything's
BK?
in order. So that's what I'm doing with Richard. Richard's cool, and there's no way I want to put him into a predicament with his home.
Yeah.
Hey, we got BK in the house.
Not that not that you would be a home wrecker or anything, you
Oh
know.
hell, man! It's easy. Seriously, that's easy to happen, and you don't want somebody's feelings to get hurt, and you just you just don't want that stuff to happen.
No.
Why are you showing him more attention?
Yeah, I can't
Why
wait
why
for.
is Roger Miller coming over to the house again? When I was when I was in home in the Philippines, I had guests coming over, and this was at my son's mom's house,
Hmm.
and she started asking why are you having these foreigners coming over and stuff, and what's going on, and because she works in the morning. Hey Fred, I threw you a link if you want to hop on.
See
uh
what
and she just she didn't really appreciate having foreigners coming over and
what
interrupting her flow.
yeah, women are
So
very picky when it comes to strangers or people that she don't know that you probably know that enter your house. I'm kind of the same way. I don't. You don't want to invite too many people. You know, that's how things
yeah,
happen.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't know.
she's women are very possessive, and
Some.
when somebody else is getting more attention than her, her mind starts floating. You don't want her to float too far.
No. Yeah, I think
Oh, hey Roger Miller, we got Terry in the house. How you doing, Terry? How is Davao doing, buddy? I hope everything is going good over at your beautiful blue house. I was taking a look on Facebook. I left a hi to you on Facebook. Your house always sparkling.
could you add a question? Can you for anybody that knows the vow, um I'm sure a few of you guys in chat know, but can you really compare the vow to maybe like a Cebu or something? Is it just about the same, or is it calm, or is it more different? Because I keep
Hmm.
hearing different things.
I don't know anything about either one of those places, so you would have to. Terry knows. Roger Miller might know.
Yeah, because yeah, after I get my CDL and find a company to work for, probably uh I'll probably go for about a month, stay over there for about a month,
Well, that's cool.
or at least a couple weeks anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's good if you get to go out and get your feet wet in a little bit of each different place. Then you can have a bird's eye view on which place you like the most.
Hmm. That's right.
It just depends on your personal preference. I like pretty much all the places
Yeah,
I can get adjusted to.
yeah. I think I don't know if the I don't know about the food, like in certain places. Like there's
But
probably
all the food gonna be pretty much the same, greasy, sweet, spicy.
yeah. I mean, when it comes to like certain fruits and like veggies, I don't know if you can find the same ones, in one place that, say, if you like stay in Davao, you might not you might not be able to find like yellow watermelon, and
Oh,
you might not be able to get it in Manila, but you can probably get it in like Cebu or something.
yeah. Well, it might depends on like what's in season. What's the easiest place? But over in Mindanao, that whole place is a big agricultural island.
Yeah, right, right. So what's going on?
NC
What
and
is
NCEX New York. Still thinking about what I should think about you. Don't irritate me, okay? And everything will go good.
Yeah, I
You
play games.
irritated me last time.
I play sometimes, but when it comes to being on the road, being a truck driver, it I don't think I'll have any time for that, which is why I might end up selling my system. Just because of that. I have a PlayStation right now. I might have to sell it if I hopefully I get my license and find a company to work for. But you know, I I do play games sometimes. Not those kinds of games.
Hmm. You did that to yourself. I do a lot of things to myself. Like I
What's
said, don't irritate me and everything goes good.
Where's
Irritate
Bob?
me and I'll just block your ass. How's that sound?
Where's Bob been?
What's that?
Bob, where's your buddy Bob Cooper been?
I don't know, but I went on his Facebook and I sent him a link.
Uh,
Don't know what he's doing. Hey, Mexican Jew, how you doing, man? Bob, big Mike.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty trying to recuperate after the last couple of days. We've been very busy. My cousin son turned 16, so everybody's been out trying to
mm.
do a little bit for him. Hey, Raymond.
Right. Ray Man in the building.
Yeah, in the house. in the building.
Oh snap! He's durian. I never had durian.
I had
Somebody
durian ice cream.
Someone told me it smells like on the outside. Then I think, but the inside, I don't know what it tastes like. Someone said it tastes like pulled, almost like pulled chicken or pork or something like that. I
Everybody
know it's
has
a
their
fruit.
own idea what it smells like.
Yeah, right.
Just like what they think about other things. Everybody has their own interpretation.
It's like one of those grenades. When I say grenade, I mean like a female that's not exactly a 10. She might be like a 3 or something, a 4. You
Yeah,
know, 4 all the way to 0.
yeah.
On the
But
outside, it doesn't look so appealing, but on the inside, it is probably good and sweet.
yeah, or it also depends on how long you've been without, and that it could she could be a lot better. It depends on what the other person likes. Everybody has different likes. Captain Spaulding's in the house. I can barely hear you guys. Really?
So when you taking your trip again, going back anytime soon,
Let me
or
switch this around a little bit, see what happens. How's that sound? There you go. Okay, there I
here we
had to
go.
switch around.
Here
There you
we
go.
go.
Well, that should be a little bit better. I just switched my sound system up a little bit. That should jack up the sound some. There you go. Oh, yeah. Not sure how you guys' internet is over in everybody's land and places, because some people is complaining that their internet's not doing that well.
Yeah.
How's you guys, Malcolm, over in Pennsylvania?
What?
Your internet.
Mine's is fine. I think I got like I want to say 50 gigabytes, I believe. Yeah, I go through. It's a company called Spectrum. You might have heard of it.
Hmm. Ours is doing good, but it depends on the weather. If the weather is bad, all the internet is bad. But if we get clear weather, clear skies, then we get a pretty good reception.
Hmm.
So it just really depends on what's
It
going
was
on.
hot as hell today, though. I
Yeah,
just went
we
to.
we had rain and thunder today, off and on throughout the whole day.
See, good old Kentucky.
Yeah, I like Kentucky though. Real
I
real
see.
nice around here.
I see
The
Joseph
people
was
is
there.
excellent.
I know Joseph was there not too long ago.
Yeah,
He,
he should be getting back to the Philippines.
yeah.
He just went to Vegas. that Vegas is okay. I'm not a gambler. I don't like gambling. My ex-wife was a gambleaholic, and I kind of detest that. So, but if you win and you always have a lucky winning streak, that's good. But if all you do is lose and spend money and you go and you always go into debt, that's you
Make
ought
it
to find a
smaller.
new kind of game like Old Maid or something. Hey Ken, how you doing? Northern Light Drummers. How you doing, man? Yeah, if you like drumming, that's a pretty good channel. My brother took up drumming when he was in, I think, beginning of high school, a long time ago. That drove everybody crazy. Expat proper. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Everything is going good.
So you plan on going back anytime soon, or
Well, I like to think soon, but my soon is not, is not like everybody's soon. I'm thinking I like
well,
this thing sometime next year.
hey man, take your time. It's not going anywhere. It'll it'll still
Oh,
be there.
yeah. Oh,
So
I know.
definitely.
My kids, they're not they don't stop growing. So I
Yeah.
wanna hurry up and get there. Oh, hey, bro. I want to hurry up and get there before they get too old. My daughter, uh,
So you
her
got to
birthday
get
is
used to.
January 1st. No, January 5. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, boy. I had a brain fart just now.
you got to get you got to get used to riding them long plane rides again, man. You
Oh
know.
well, I'm used to flying. I did long distance flying for a while, but short distance. I'm talking about like 3 hours one way, 3 hours back and forth.
Hmm.
Because I had to fly back and forth from Anchorage to the mine and back to Anchorage, and I was around 3 hours one way.
So where do you which airport do you fly out from, like in the states?
Oh well, we lived. My job was in Anchorage, but I had to. But by from Anchorage to Red Dog Mine, we had our own private one runway at the mine. You can look it up. Everything I say, I could back
Just
up.
just get I was gonna say you fly. Well, I don't know how close it is to New York or like Atlanta or something. You can always get a cheaper flight from New York.
Oh, you mean going to the Philippines?
Yeah.
Well, I think going from Alaska is probably be the cheapest place because most of the big airlines go to Alaska to refuel, and then they go to like from New York to Alaska. They usually stop, and then because that's where I usually I fly on China Airlines, and they go from China Airlines. They go from New York to Anchorage to Taipei to Manila.
Mm. Yeah, that my layover was actually in Taiwan too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Taipei.
Right.
Yeah,
Usually,
that's. I think that's the hub
yeah,
of China Airlines.
right.
Those I like China Airlines. Those guys always treated me real good on that place. Kevin, tell him to speak up. Oh, okay, Malcolm. Just turn up your volume, maybe. They're
But
saying this a little bit.
I'm
You're
on
a light talker.
no, it's I'm on my tablet. I have my phone, but it's charging because it
Uh,
died earlier. So
Well, turn up the volume on your tablet. Man, you got a tablet now too? Man, you're just rolling in the money.
I have a tablet, a phone, and a laptop.
Well, having a tablet that comes in handy a lot because you don't want to
Yeah,
play no games on your phone.
I don't play games anyway. I don't got time to play games.
What do you mean you don't you I always see you playing the game on your
Well, yeah, that one, but I don't have any. I don't have any games on my tablet or phone or laptop.
I
So I might end up. I might actually end up selling my PlayStation. I know
Oh
I'm not.
really?
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna have time for it eventually.
Well, can't you use that to like as work as a hard drive?
No, it that's that's not what it's for. It actually doesn't do that. You can play music on it. I think I'm not sure.
Because I just seen someone he was using maybe it was an Xbox. He was using that as a backup system for his games, his music, and a whole bunch of things on that he was putting movies because he
Yeah,
had like 2 terabyte on there, and he was just using everything.
it's hard. It's hard to get even 1 terabyte of anything because they're so rare. Like nowadays, like I'm trying to find a 1 or 2 terabyte USB if I can find one.
Oh, that's nice.
It'd be nice if they made a phone like that, because then you have plenty of space.
Huh?
For anybody that knows what terabyte is, they know that's a lot of storage.
Yeah, that is a lot. Somebody's dinging me. Oh, 555's dinging me. I sent him a link if you wanted to come, but he's painting. He's painting one of his apartments.
Ooh,
I guess one of his tenants thrashed his place, and now he has to remodel.
yeah.
So it looks like he's doing it by himself. That kind of sucks. Going back around Christmas time, huh? Manila for one day, then Iloilo. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I wouldn't hang around Manila too long, too crowded.
Yeah, it is.
I was on the I think it was the LRT or MRT, man. That damn thing was packed. I felt
Yeah,
like
you got to really be careful when you get on one of those
I
because
never
of
felt so
pickpockets and
uncomfortable.
everybody. You, but you go on there and you got to stand up, and when you're getting off, you get off naked.
I was just gonna say,
Everybody be
where's
taking
your
stuff off from you. You're the last person. You're the last person, and all you got is clothes. Hey, 5-5.
Hey man, what's happening? I'm driving. This is my first time attempting this while I'm working and driving.
Oh, well, drive careful. Don't don't pay attention what's going on in the show. I was just looking
Yeah,
at some of your pictures on your apartments. They look pretty nice.
yeah, that's what happens when renters trash your place. You gotta fix it up.
Yeah. Well, that's why you do a heavy security deposit.
Yeah, it was 2,000, but it wasn't enough. I'm gonna be into this way over 10,000.
Damn.
Yep,
Wow.
not good. What are you guys talking about? I just joined.
We're just doing chit chat here and there.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm running behind. I was supposed
I
to.
don't know.
I wanted to be in the Philippines in like 2 weeks, and now I'm a couple of weeks behind. My buddy's going there on the 15th.
oh really?
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He got the bug, man. He's addicted to going there. He's already been there 4 times this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, chasing the booty loo. He sells high end hot rod cars, and that's what he does for a living. And man, he has a good old time.
So
Playing with
what
hot rods,
what
making
kind
money,
of
and
are you
going out
talking about
chasing
for
the girls.
Are you talking about like for Asian cars?
Nah, like American cars, muscle cars.
Yeah, my
Huh? Is there quite a bit of muscle cars in the Philippines?
No, he's doing it in the U.S.
I see.
No, not in the Philippines. They barely got anything.
Yeah, no, that's why I was surprised when you said he's selling parts. I thought you meant he was selling parts in the Philippines.
My buddy, he's a lot of fun though, man. He goes over there and he doesn't take nurse there. When he'll tell them to meet him across the city somewhere, and he'll waste their time, and they'll spend like 8 hours on jeepies and waiting for him. And he stands them up. He kind of turns the tables on the bad girls. I don't know. It's kind of hilarious when he tells me about it. It's pretty funny.
Huh?
Because if you've ever done the singles game there, a lot of women will stand you up, waste half your day or whatnot.
I never had that problem. I usually yeah I never I never been stood up. I always those girls they've been pretty punctual
Man, some
on
of these
time.
girls now, Kevin, these
So,
girls they'll use different pictures. You,
huh?
yeah.
you got to really get them on a video chat, or you're gonna get a surprise.
Yeah, yeah. I never had a surprise. I like I said, I've been pretty picky. Um,
Yeah, I went to meet one, and she turned out to be a hippopotamus. And I saw it coming, man, and I ducked, and I got the hell out of there. Over at the
yeah.
elevator.
But how
I
did you
didn't know. I
know?
didn't know
How
they
did you
had that
know
kind
it
though.
was her?
Well, from the facial picture, that was probably about 5 years off and about 200 pounds off.
Wow.
They got some big ones there now.
Well, yeah, because well, I figure if they're big, that means they're making good money.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't afford to feed them.
exactly.
Well, yeah, but they can eat. If they can eat, that means they got a good job or they're making some kind of money.
You can eat all day and sit on your ass. That's pretty damn good.
Oh, we're fucking terrible.
Oh hell.
What's MJB up to?
Oh, he's getting ready to hit the road. I think he's
Hey, I
gonna
watched
go.
some of your Tomb Raider games the other night. Hey,
Yeah, I
I
go in
played the
there.
very
I go
first
in there and
ones.
watch, but I gotta get out of there, man. I just almost falling asleep, buddy.
I
Does
played
it?
the
Does
very
it? Is that
first
all
Tomb
she
Raider.
does? Is use a bow and arrow?
No.
No, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
Man, I played the
Nope.
very first one in the late 90s on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
oh.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, times change. I might have to give it up though now because I'm looking to go acquire a CDL Class A and just
The MJB got a shit connection or what?
no, it's not that.
He's
Actually,
using a
Maybe that's
tablet.
me cutting out.
yeah,
Or maybe that's Kevin cutting out on the satellite special.
Well, that could be. Hey, you're driving, man. It could be you.
Yeah, right.
Don't stop pointing the finger the moment you come on my show and start saying that I got a poor connection. I got an excellent connection.
You got that satellite
Yeah,
link.
Well, yeah, but still.
mm-hmm.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Of course you can. And what are you planning on going back, you said?
Oh, me? I was going to go back on the 25th. And then yesterday I just got a letter for some more court dates. I got to go be there on the October 3rd. So now I got to push it out another week.
Yeah.
But your bro's leaving
what,
pretty soon.
If you don't show up for court, they'll fucking nail you for about 4 times the cost.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's why I tell guys.
There goes Kevin's internet.
No, hey, my internet's fine. Quit throwing rocks at my internet.
That sounds like a robot.
My internet is excellent, man. Don't judge the earth. Should have done 70% of yeah.
Now, Ed, I think Ed's going back to the Philippines this week.
Yeah, he is. He's getting ready. He can't wait to leave.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. I'm going to see if I can hook up with him, go on some rides when I get out there.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah, no, it'll be fun, man. I can't wait to be riding through Manila.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Through all the chaos and everything, that's good times if you got a bike.
Yeah, but you know, those guys are used to driving in and out of traffic. That's the secret is learning how to do it.
Yeah, whizzing through.
Because I don't see how those guys can miss. Yeah, but you got to be careful about not hitting nothing, or them not, or those guys not hitting you.
Yeah, everything's pretty slow speed though, so it's a lot safer than it is in the States.
Yeah, but remember, you are a foreigner, and they're gonna try to get you for everything you got.
Yeah, well,
they're gonna say you're the one that's wrong. So you better have a body camera.
I got 2 liabilities for the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just make sure you're using a camera.
Oh yeah. Guaranteed on that.
Did you say you're required to have an ACR card when you ride a motorcycle over there?
No, you just need your USA driver's license. That's it. You're good for 90 days every time you show up.
Oh, I thought maybe I needed a actual motorcycle license.
Nope. No, I asked Ed about that specifically. You don't need a motorcycle endorsement. Not needed.
So they just use your regular license. Wow.
Hey, did you catch Larry's live stream? I saw part of it. He had a couple of babes with him.
Those weren't babes. Those were just standbys.
Yeah. Throwaway.
He had babes before, but yes, that other day they were just something to play with.
I didn't get a chance to finish his video. I've been so busy. Was that the only 2 that he had?
Well, he just got back.
Yeah, he's been back.
He must have just got back just a couple of days ago.
All right, I'm on my way to Home Depot to hand them my wallet again.
Why? What happened to your wallet?
Oh, I got to empty it at Home Depot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Well, you just got to go pick up some more, what, paint, mud?
Yep, everything.
And are you doing all the work? Are you having somebody else do it?
Oh, I've got one guy who showed up about half of the time. The other guys I hired never showed up at all.
Yeah, watch them
Painters
guys.
are the worst, man. And people
Watch
that do,
those guys.
home contractors, those people never show up for nothing.
A lot of those guys say they're they're contractors and they're this and that, but turns
Yeah.
out they're not. Sometimes, not all the time,
All right, let me through here.
Yeah, you just got to be careful what you're doing. Who you talk to? You go. Sometimes you just got to stay there and babysit see what they're doing.
Well,
Make
yeah,
sure they're really there.
couple of weeks ago, I went and bought everything
Right.
for the job, and the contractors came in at nighttime and fucking stole everything and took off. Yep, I'll have to deal with that later when I catch up with them.
Yeah, man, that's.
How much this guy charging? You charge you anything?
Yeah, we're kind of figuring out. I'm doing a trade too.
Oh wow!
I have an extra box van, and he needs one for his painting business, so I'm gonna give him that and some cash. But this guy has his own business and business license, and his helpers that he hired didn't show up today, so they screwed him.
Just hard to find somebody that wants to. And how do you find these people? Like out of Craigslist or what?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find people that really want to do something.
No, not when it comes to labor jobs. Everybody thinks they're worth $50 an hour. They don't want to lift a finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one guy likes to. Every time we got some work that needs done, he's the first. He's the first guy that wants to jump up and say, "Oh, I can do this. I can do that." He's one day he's telling me like, "Oh, I went to I had to go to McDonald's to fix some electrical stuff." I'm like, "What?" First of all, you're not even contracted or certified, dude. So he's never
Nah,
showing
most
the
of them are not.
license.
Just be careful. Yeah. Roger Terry's talking of taking the car more nightly, but I'm taking my girlfriend is my girlfriend to school every day. You're a good man, Roger.
I need me a Four Loco right now.
Yeah, I'm just reading what they're saying.
You ever had one of those, George?
No, the first ones they had out here were mixed with a Red Bull or something, and a bunch of kids had heart attacks, and they pulled them off the shelf.
That shit is lethal, man.
Yeah, that was about 5 years ago. That they actually had them mixed with the power drink and sold them on the shelf like that.
Wow.
Four Locos.
I remember the first time I had one, I drank the whole thing too. I felt all right after that.
Yeah, that's a big hit of caffeine.
I tried to drink another one. I was like, nah, I'm good. That just wasn't going to work. Last thing you want to do,
peanuts,
be
and you
out.
get, yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather be out on vacation, but I'm stuck here fixing this shit. It sucks.
Yeah. So I tell people all the time, man, just get shit out the way before you try to go on vacation. Especially things that, kind of tend to hold you back, like going to court and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. You get fucked. If you miss that.
Hey, crazy expat.
See if the chat room's working.
Yeah. Not much been going on lately. Going on in the YouTube community. Look like everybody's on in hibernation.
Yeah, they probably got tired of all the bullshit.
Because there's no drama.
Yeah.
Fucking drama sells, man.
Fucking retards threatening to sue people for talking, that kind of stuff, you know.
Drama and sex sells, but the difference for me is I don't give two shits about what somebody else is talking about, you know. I'm not gonna respond.
Yeah, Fred came out with something today. Showed his face. He was at the looked like a little grocery store, like one of those little mom and pop. He was just BSing a little bit. He's looking pretty good.
Who's that?
Fred.
Hello?
Oh, I don't recognize.
Not Fred. Frank. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he made a he was staying outside, taking a sit down. So he flipped out the camera and made a little chit chat.
Right,
Yeah,
so
he'll never
I'll
come
talk
on to
later.
talk to anybody.
Well, I kind of wish he'll come on my show. I mean, that'd be kind of nice.
Well,
Tell us the real deal. What's going on?
Right.
All right, I'm going, Kev. I got
All right, buddy.
work. Time for me to make some dollars. So
Have you
can't hear
taken
him
your
too much.
CDL license yet?
no,
What up?
I got to fill out an application so they'll pay for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools out there that will pay for your schooling.
I got to go through training and the whole 9 yards, and then basically companies will come in, try to hire you on the spot.
Yeah.
It's not about who says what. You have to go with what you want, not what they say. Just because they say certain things don't mean you should do it. That's what I hate. That's what I hate about people. People take other people's fucking words for it, and it's like you're being brainwashed. So, anyways, I'm out. Take it easy, Kev.
That's wrong. Well, that's not right. This is the light.
Be safe.
Yeah, I'm almost. What do I have right now? Yeah, right now I get 873 subs. Yeah, I'm moving along. I'm moving along quite well. I will have around 880 sometime this week. I should have that by the weekend. Hey, Bob.
Hey, what up, my brothers?
Hey, man, how you doing? Glad you got. I sent you a link, but I wasn't sure if you was gonna be able to get it.
Yeah, well, I just woke up, so got lucky.
You just woke up, or you just had a nap earlier?
I just woke up.
All right.
I work all night, so I gotta fucking
Okay. Are you talking about like a work job, or just like playing games on the internet?
Yeah, it's like a job.
Cool, man.
I'm a night owl.
Yeah, I don't mind being a night owl. I had Richard on the couple of days ago.
Yeah. Old news, man. That was a couple days ago. Today is a fresh day.
Wow.
So where's Alan, my buddy, at?
He only could come out and play on the weekend.
Oh, freaking big killer.
Well, he's like you. He only could come out on the weekend.
Yeah, usually. So who's shopping at Home Depot? I know that's not in the Philippines.
Yeah.
No, 555 is out
Ah,
getting stuff for his work, for his remodeling.
yep, Home Depot is the place to go.
Oh yeah, there's some nice places right there.
Yeah,
Out and
usually
about.
you got everything you want. You know, the last time I went to Home Depot, I bought an air conditioner. It was like $450. The one you stick in the window. You know, the biggest one they got, the biggest, baddest mother of them all. Well, that was 20 years ago. And well, that was the last time I was at Home Depot, 20 years ago.
Oh, well, that's a long time, buddy. I'm sure things have
Yeah.
changed since then.
Oh yeah. Well, I've reinstalled a new air conditioner a couple weeks ago, and that one came from buy everything from Wayfair online. You know, online. It's called Wayfair. If you got good enough credit, you can get it, and you just make payments. I don't have good enough credit, so mother did. She did. She buys everything through Wayfair. Wayfair. And you could punch up anything you want, and if they got it, they'll send it to you. And depends on what it is. They'll make payments $20 a month. You know.
Oh,
So
well, that's cool.
yeah, that's a pretty good
What is
deal.
that lifetime payments?
Yeah. Yeah, well, just for the price. If it's $400, say $25 a month, you know, that's gonna be over a year's payment. So, but hey, you get it tomorrow, basically. You know what I mean? So, and we needed that air conditioner, you know, because the one I bought 20 years ago is sitting on the ground right behind it. So, and it's in the alley, and believe it or not, you know, if I was anywhere else in the world, uh, it wouldn't be sitting back there right now. You know.
Huh.
Well, you don't have an alley, so you don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, we I got an alley. It's called the Lake.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of shit buried in that lake. I bet you this is what you should do is go magnet fishing. Get a nice light rope like they use for like military rope, that really thin shit, you know, that's really strong, could hold like 300 pounds. And what
Yeah.
you do is get a 100-pound magnet that picks up 100 pounds, but the magnet's only so big, you know, and it weighs about 3 pounds. And you put that 3 pound magnet to pick up 100 pounds of stuff, and you tie it to the end of this military rope, and you throw it out in the lake, and you drag it back. I used to do that a lot. I found watches and knives and guns, drugs,
Wow.
all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Fishing, old fishing nets. You know, go out to Pier 39 in San Francisco, throw it out there, and shit. You find fishing poles, guns, knives, and old crabbing nets, and whatever it could pick up. You know what I mean? Wedding rings, if it's metallic enough that it can pick
In
up.
red and wing.
Gold and silver and all that, you can't
Oh.
pick up with a magnets or brass or copper or aluminum. You can't pick that up with a magnet, so. Yeah, that's my right there. I would like to have some of those sour gummy bears,
You like the gummy bears?
Yeah, I like those sour suckers. Put a little
Well,
pucker to your pucker face,
somebody was asking, when are you going to go back to the Philippines? And I said soon as possible, but now you could answer the question instead. How's that sound?
Well, let's just say we're at 2018. Let's say 2023.
Oh, that's quite a long time still, Bob.
Yeah, that's if me and Esther's still alive by then. See, I got that 5-year plan, because my mom's healthier than a horse, and I know she's got more than 5 more years. But hey, I want to spend 5 more. We're younger.
Oh, I thought you was talking about your dog. I thought you meant you was waiting for your dog to pass away.
9 years old. He's got at least 5 more years in him, And, he'll be 14 then, and he'll be ailing in health because he's already losing his teeth. And I'm not wishing for nothing, but I told him we made a pact, and I just put him in a jar and take him with me.
Put him in a drawer.
In a jar. Have him cremated and put him in a box, and then I can take him anywhere I want.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Since it's so damn hard to get a animal over to the Philippines, I'd have to explain the process, but you only got 10 days to get everything in line, and they make it for 10 days so that it's impossible for you to get the dog over there.
Well, you better explain to them what's in the jar, because they might ask questions and they might think it's some kind of like drugs.
Certificate and all that shit in the jar opens up, and then there's a bag of ashes with bones, and it just say the dog's name on the side, like a VIN number.
Well, just had the dog's collar on top.
Yeah, a dog's collar on top, and you get a certificate, and the certificate's inside the urn with him, and of what it is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then they got a little vial on top of it with just a little bit of ashes, so in case they want to test them, they don't take out the whole bag. They just take.
Well, just don't have a straw next to the jar, because they might think they might think you might be tooting.
Well, I'd probably be the first one online for that snort, because I love my dog to pieces.
Well, I know that. So they might think you're trying to get high off the dog's memories.
The thing is, my dog comes before my mother, before my sister, before me. He's the world to me, and fuck everybody. I mean, that dog is my kid.
Yeah, with 4 legs.
Yeah. See, the thing is, you all that could have kids did have kids when you were young. I'm 51 years old.
Really? I thought you were younger than that.
I'm retired, I got a broken back and neck. That's how I got retirement, I broke my neck and my back at the job site, and I got crushed to death. And when I got crushed to death, that's what happens. You get retired. And then what you do is you go somewhere where you feel safe, and you go get fat. And that's what I did. I came here, to my mother's house. And the reason
you look kind of skinny when you was in the Philippines,
because I was on dope 6 years ago, and my mother says, Bob, you better come down here, get clean. So I came here as a rehab instead of going to a real rehab where you lose your mind and go back to dope. I went to this rehab, been 6 years clean. Praise God.
We're all praying for you, buddy.
Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you, Lord.
This is going to be like a long-ass story, I think.
My mother, I'm alive today.
Yeah.
Fat, happy, and sassy.
Wow.
And,
okay, well.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, five. How you doing? Are you driving again?
Yeah, I'm going to the store real quick. Is that the guy that won't go to the Philippines unless he takes his dog?
Well, yeah, he's waiting for his. He wants to take his dog, but hey, how come you don't take your doggy with you when he's alive?
Yeah.
Because you can
Oh
carry your
man,
dog on
the whole
as one
damn
of those
process. You got 10 days to do it. You got to go get them certified. You got to have all those shots. You got to have that pig virus shot. You got to line it all up within 10 days and go to the Philippines at the same time. It's almost nearly impossible unless you live in LA near the airport that you are flying out of. And I'm 350 miles from the airport. And I don't have a car. So it makes it a really hard damper, to run back and forth, go to LA and back and all that bullshit, to get it all done and whatever for a couple months before you go. But see, you only have that 10-day window frame, from the time you go to the vet, get his shots, because it has to be 10 days fresh. Get his shots, and then line up your plane ticket to go to the Philippines. Well, I got to go over to LA to get 3/4 of the other shit. You got to go over to the Philippine embassy, and you got to request to get the import stamp. But the thing is you got to get a hold of Quezon City in the Philippines and get the
um.
import stamp sent to the Philippine embassy in LA, and that is what is the catch 22. They only send it when they want to send it. You could send them the 400 pesos in Quezon City, but are they going to mention that to the Philippine embassy, which they did not in my case? Hey, they took the money and never even said anything to the Philippine uh, embassy,
That's
and
nasty.
or I mean, yeah, embassy, Philippines, and yeah, it's just a big headache. But if I lived in LA, like most people, like Bud Brown and his big bullshit story, well, you know what? He lived over there in Fresno area, but he had a son that lived in LA. So he went over there the last couple of days he was in the States and took care of everything right there in LA. So he got it, go past me, go past, got the little red ribbon certificate, to be able to do that. See, so easy. But what they failed to mention to get a dog over there, you literally have to go rent a motel for 2 weeks over in LA. God knows what that's going to cost you, and you still
Well,
got
just
to
get one of
buy.
those little hole in the wall. You don't need to have a 5-star hotel. Just get one of those little flea market hotels.
Yeah, you do it for 14 days, Kevin. You tell me what the ending story of that is. I've gone down to Mexico and had one of those little flea box motels, man, and come home with a 10-inch
Well, they
cockroach.
know you by name there, so go ahead.
Yeah. But
They
anyway,
know who Big Bob is.
yeah, it just makes my blood boil. Yeah, makes
Well,
my
don't
blood
don't let
boil.
don't let your blood boil too hard.
Well, it looks like Mikey's going home with his little bit of supplies, eh?
Well,
I'm headed to McDonald's.
yeah,
See,
you're gonna have
he
a
had to
happy
go
meal.
get my fish sandwich for me, didn't he? See?
I'm Diet Coke. I'm on the diet, man.
Well, I'm
Okay,
on the diet too, can't you tell? And I lost 15
Now,
pounds. Ever since I got back from the Philippines, I lost 60 pounds.
get out of
sounds
here.
like it's
You were skinny when you was in the Philippines.
I was 350 over there. I'm 289 right now. I know it don't look like it because my chibis are big, but you know what? Uh, that's the way it goes.
Hmm.
So enough about me. What's going on in the whole wide world on your side of town?
Not much, buddy. I'm doing well. My kids are okay. You know, just another day. You know,
Yeah,
just
well.
just another this, another that, and another do.
So what's Mikey doing back in the States?
Who's Mike? Are you talking
Well,
about Big Mike or who?
who's driving right now?
Oh, 555.
Yeah, 555. What's he doing in the States?
He's a property owner, and somebody over in Seattle, somebody thrashed one of his apartments, so now
Oh,
he has to remodel, and it's hard for him to find steady help,
oh.
reliable
Well, for
help.
Seattle, yeah. Seattle's a big drug neighborhood, you know. Yeah, I was homeless in Seattle there for a while. Man, 21 days, man, at 15 degrees, and it was like 6.5 years ago. I was living on the streets. And the reason why is because I was living in Spokane, Washington. I was a meth head, and I got my dog to go on the Amtrak to come this way to California, but they dropped me off in Seattle, and they wouldn't let me get back on the Amtrak. So lost my money there, and they wouldn't refund it or let me go on through to here. So they left me in Seattle, and it was dead winter, and yeah, me and him froze our balls off. And
Nice.
yep, had nobody, didn't know anybody in Seattle to help us, so we lived on the streets for a little
Hey,
bit.
trouble.
It's the best experience ever.
Nice.
If you are ever homeless, go to Seattle because and go to the big church way up on the hill over by Harborview,
Southwest.
and you get your menu that's 7 days a week, five
Get a
times.
menu.
Grilled with
You'll
ranch.
never starve.
Ranch. Large diet. Yeah. That's it.
How much? Hey, hey, at least give us a picture of a chick or something, dude. I'm tired of looking at your window frame.
Is that okay? We got one here at the drive-through.
Man, at least put us up in there where we can see a tree or something.
Tree. Just hanging around, huh?
Tree or pictures.
Man, it's daylight over there, huh? Man, it is pitch black over here. It's already 8:30 where I'm at.
Here, Kevin, what's going on?
It's 8:30, man.
I see I scared off NJB.
Well, you didn't scare him off. He had to go to work, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wouldn't mind having a nice chili dog.
Yeah, I had one last night. I had actually 3 of them. But,
Or a chili dog? I'm talking about like one of those A&W chili dogs.
yeah, they're too small. That's why I had 3.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of cheese on there, a lot of beans. And
I like beans.
There's a hot dog and the bun. You couldn't even see it in the package. You know, put it in one little package piece, and it is smothered that son of a bitch. 99 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on this hardcore diet because I got this liver cancer, you know. And
Well, now you got cancer? Jesus, Bob.
yeah, I got liver cancer. You didn't know that?
Well, there's always something wrong with you, man. I mean, it's hard to keep up with you. Well,
Well,
if you got
cancer,
liver cancer, how you gonna get to the
that
Philippines?
pills control it, you know. Or you could have one of these stuffed up your nose, you know. I got this little deal right here. You shove it up your nose from the Philippines.
Okay.
Little air freshener for your nose. Ah. It's like sticking what
The hell?
do you call that? Mentholadium stuff
Menthol?
for your chest. You put it up your nose, though.
Well, I have no idea, buddy. I don't stick nothing up my nose.
Yeah, you do. You stick
No.
both of them in your nose. Every time you go swig it real fast, you know. Coca-Cola, it goes right up your nose.
Bob, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Oh, I know. You're so strict. You're a Mormon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I had your brother come to my door the other day.
Oh
Him
yeah.
and his sister. How the hell can they afford all that gasoline to go door to door is what I don't understand.
Hey, because we are loyal, law-abiding citizens, and we don't do anything to rock the boat.
Oh, but those women are so fine that come to my door. Sometimes I have to express it, you know, but their man friends sitting there
Hey,
reading
when you're talking,
out
can
of a
you quit
laptop
touching yourself when
or
you
a
talk when you're
tablet.
talking?
Huh?
Nothing. I mean, are you still touching yourself? Stop it.
No, I cut your head. But
Oh hell.
yeah, my third boob itched, you know, so I had to get up there. It's that sucker.
Well, maybe if you just wash it and let the scab come off,
Dude, I just
you'd
got
be
out of the
doing
shower,
good.
man. I just washed it. You know, I
Well,
had
wash the rest of you. I don't mean to be mean to you, but just do it.
you see my hair? Oh my god, my hair is growing like
Oh,
weeds,
stop
Kevin.
now! Now you
Look
just
at that.
now you look like Buddha.
Yeah, I got hair way back here. I got long hair now. Ever since I got
I'm
out
gonna
of
be
the
sick.
everything's growing again.
We get children watching, you know.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. And see that about time you get some freaking children on there, man. You're so possessed, I swear.
We have women and children. All right, this is a high class show. We have high rollers. We got all
I've never
kinds
seen a
of.
woman on here yet. You prove it to me. Bring a woman on live stream, and then I'll
They were
never.
just here earlier, man. We got classy people. We even have you come on.
Well, what's her name then?
Well, I don't know. We got Betsy. We got Vanessa. Hey, we got all kinds of jewels coming on.
Really? Well, I'll
Something
clean
like
up the
that.
potty mouth when I see her pop on the screen.
No, then no. You just gonna scare. You're almost scaring me away. Damn it, Bob.
Is that what you want? Boob action.
No, 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 no freebies. No.
No freebies. You're right about that.
There is no such thing as a freebie. Oh, well, I'm gonna my what the. Man, that's
Your
you guys talk about me
$5
being on my medication.
your window post, so I guess I gotta go because you're not talking.
Talking, I'm just shaking,
All
shaking in
right,
my boots.
don't take too long, man. So I'm out of here. Later, man.
All right, Bob. I'll talk to you all later on. Bob is a good man. You still with us, Bob? Make up your mind. Oh shit. Yeah. Five more years, huh? Damn, I hope I get to the Philippines before 5 years comes. I would be crazy by then.
Why don't you go get some side work, make some cash under the table?
You know, I thought about that. I seriously thought of that. But there's always somebody that would be a whistleblower. But yeah, I thought of doing that. That is in my mind. But I can't think out loud.
What the fuck is that?
Just can't think too much out loud because then people will other side people will talk too much and try to deflate.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, Kuya Kevin, you can still. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm keeping contacts with my overseas friends over in Korea and stuff. Rainman. Matter of fact, my old friend, my one of the owners, but he's over in not Vietnam, but close to Vietnam. Him and I are talking right now. Yeah, I gotta do something. This.
Go make some money, man. Don't sit around.
Yeah, that sitting around makes you crazy. Yeah, that's true, but
or you could go to the casino.
I don't really go. I don't really like the I don't like gambling. My ex-wife gambled too much. She lost more than she won, and I had to cover her losses. And I got a sour taste from that. But she won a couple of times that covered. She put back the money that she lost, but you know, just like drugs, I don't like drugs. She didn't do drugs. She did marijuana, but I didn't like doing that going on.
Is that the Eskimo girl?
Yeah, my ex-wife.
Is she up there on the green screen?
Oh no, no, I don't. She's out of the picture. Just my kid's mom and my son's mom are up there. And your girls are up there too. Your motorcycle mamas are up there. Yeah, excuse me. I'm gonna get off pretty soon. I just came on just to say hey. Yeah. Around a month ago, I was on the internet and on Facebook, and this girl wanted me to. She wanted to friend me. So I friend her and stuff, and she started talking to me and everything, and she kept on talking to me and everything, which was kind of cool. Sending me picture and stuff of what she looks like and everything. And then she said her birthday was coming up, and she asked me. She said, "Kevin, what do you guys send me for my birthday?" I said, "What the hell are you talking about? What am I gonna send?" I mean, I don't even know the girl, and I just know her from a picture that, like, what's on her Facebook and what a picture that she showed me, and
They're
now
just
she
trying to see how
thinks,
stupid you are.
oh man, she tried to hustle me.
Oh yeah, dude, I've heard it all. I could write a book. The last 10 years dealing with the Philippines.
Oh man, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, talking to the person, but she's trying to squeeze me for it. And I said, hell, I'm sending money to my kids. That's the only females that I'm sending money to. You know, I got suckered. Oh gosh. I mean, I think I got a tattoo on my back saying Kevin's a sucker. He'll send you money. It's. I think it's flashing in neon lights. Yeah, you guys got to be careful. Kevin. You got a new girlfriend? No, I don't know. I don't got a new girlfriend. I tolerate my kid's mom, but no, yeah, that I it's just I'm just happy to support my two daughters.
How much? How many dineros do you send overseas?
Um,
Quite a bit.
most usually over 200 US.
Oh, okay.
I ain't making that much money off of what I'm getting right now, but but I ration myself what I get, and if they I give money to my kids, I give money to my aunt, and whatever I have left over, I you know what do they call it? Um, white knuckle it. But if my daughter just had my daughter just had her birthday per week, 200 per week. No, not per week. Yeah, yeah, 200 US a month. And I sent extra money that I had saved up because it was Pearl's birthday, and her birthday was on the end of the month. So, but I did have a real cool sub that sent me some money. That was kind of cool. Yeah, that was cool. But I didn't say, hey, give me this, do this. He just did it from the goodness of his heart. I don't want Popeye pulling his head around the damn corner, going, oh, I heard that, Kevin. Let me get you about e-begging. Yeah. I mean, there are there's big people out there that has Patreon accounts and stuff.
Oh,
But
almost every big YouTube channel has that, or medium
yeah,
size.
but you don't hear him um
Yeah, their buddies have it.
calling them e-biggers.
Their buddies have it, and they don't ever say nothing about them.
No, yeah, well, that's kind of taboo,
Kind of a little double standard, huh?
Ah, That's okay. I don't care. They can just piss on themselves when they're peeing outside. It's none of my business what they do. Oh, amen. That's a choice word. True, but true choice word for a made up character. Yeah. Sometimes the made up character is bigger than the actual character. The made up character holds more weight than the actual real character, which is okay, I guess. Oh hell! So Aloe is in Aussie land, huh? Running with the koala bears, huh? Think he's just hanging out with the koala bears. Koala bears don't run. They're just high. The eucalyptus is a some kind of potion that makes them high. It's like some kind of drug. I can't. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Okay, that's okay. I'm on. Okay, there you go. Doing two things at once. Yeah. That's a nice. That's not too bad. I had a Winchester. I had a Winchester 308 up when I was in Alaska. There was a, instead of a bolt action, I had a Winchester. No, that was a pretty good. And I also had her my ex-wife's father. He had a military 30-06. And when her father was a boy, he had a octagon 22 pump action 22 single shot. But it was an octagon barrel. Heavy. That was a heavy ass barrel. So when you shot it with the 22 long, when you shot it, the barrel was so heavy, it sounded like a what do you call it? It sounded like a silencer. You did it just sounded like a pop. It didn't have no bang to it. You want to go hunting? You know, my son Kevin, because I left Alaska when he was 12 years old, and him and I used to go hunting. We went out for a moose. We had a snow machine. I got a snow machine and a flat sled. And we dropped the moose. We gutted it and we put the moose on the flat sled. But that was a lot of work too. But the good thing with the flat sled, we were in deep snow and we could maneuver the moose onto the flat sled. uh, my father-in-law and I and my son and my brother-in-law, we all went out for that moose. Yeah. We went out moose, we went out bear, we went out to Barrow, Alaska, and we went out for a sail hunt, a walrus hunt. Those were pretty cool.
Did you see the new polar bears that have been mixing with the grizzly bears?
Yeah, not no, but I heard of them. We only had a couple of polar bears that went into Norvik. That's where I lived. That's where my family live at. And but I know what you're talking about. It's a crossbreed from a grizzly bear and a polar bear.
Right. They got black feet. Look a little different, but mostly like
it looks bear. Like it looks like a honey bear. The fur is like a whitish brown color.
Yeah.
But they're more like a nomad because the brown bear and the grizzly bear are supposed to go into hibernation, so they're having a hard time adapting because they want to go into hibernation, but the polar bear doesn't go into hibernation at all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So like I said, they are having a hard time adapting to their environment. So yeah, and and the polar bear is coming into the woodlands, going inland. Then they don't usually do that, but where we live, in Alaska, we don't live that far from the coast. Not too far from Kotzebue and Barrow area. So, yeah, there's a lot of polar bears traveling inland. And when they do that, they do meet up. But again, that's usually during springtime and fall time is when they're hooking up with the grizzly bear. So, yeah. Yeah, 5. That was pretty interesting that you said that.
Yeah,
normally they don't. They're a territorial animal, and they don't normally leave their territory. But again, when the ice is and the snow and everything is shifting, now they're leaving. But see. They say with global warming, but really they're having different weather. It's changing, and maybe we're going back into the ice age instead of the global warming. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we're going back into the ice age. We're having longer winters. Yeah, it looks like a polar bear.
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah. But what does a moose taste like? You know what caribou tastes like, reindeer tastes like. It tastes like that. But some people don't like that kind of a gamey taste. So we usually get if we're gonna make hamburger and mix it, we usually get Black Forest ham. No, I'm sorry, Black Forest bacon, slab bacon, and we mix it with the hamburger before we can get, because most of the moose is lean, it doesn't have much fat to it. So we get Black Forest bacon, slab bacon, and we mix it in with the regular moose, and we grind it together.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to be working till like 2 in the morning.
Well, good for you, brother. Have a couple of beers for me.
Right.
All right, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, I'm gonna get off also. Yo, Roger, I think you know what moose tastes like. You've been up to Alaska a few times. I love a good moose burger. I like moose steaks. Moose. I like having moose liver. That doesn't taste too bad. I don't like beer. Beer, you never taste any good. During fish season, doesn't taste good. Berry season is okay, but you know the meat is kind of rancid tasting. Doesn't taste that great. Um, Eskimos, Indians, they eat it, but it's not that great. Seal meat is kind of fishy, oily. Yeah. I tried Walrus. I tried all that stuff. All that meat is real good. It's high, very high in vitamin C. But I haven't tried balut, and I haven't tried fish. I mean, what do you call it? Chicken head. Haven't tried that stuff yet. Chicago style hot dog tastes the best. Oh, I'm sure it does, buddy. Or a good Philly cheese steak. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind having the pancreas of the black bear or any of the bears. I would love to have the pancreas and have the whole thing. I would freeze it and take it to Asia, China, Japan, or Korea, and you could get around $10,000 for one pancreas, because the in Asia they treat it as a aphrodisiac, and they'll sell it as that. They'll cut it up and do something to it, and you can get big money off of it. In Alaska, we also found mastodon tusk and woolly mammoth tusk, and we can get around $15,000 off of one mastodon tusk. We find that during breakup time, during springtime, usually on the coast of Alaska, when after a good storm on the coast, when the ground recedes, and sometimes you could see the tusk coming out of the ground. Yeah, big money on those are hidden treasures that you could find just walking around and stuff. But some people walk right past it, don't know what they're looking at. But yeah, when it comes to fossils, especially mastodon tusk bones, yeah, there's a lot of good money. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks, Raymond, Roger Miller, K4. Left all, what is that? Left all around. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging. Big Mike is in the house. Technical channel. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, always nice to have everybody coming out, BSing. Yeah. Talk a little bit of this, talk a little bit of that. BS. It's okay. Nobody gets their feelings hurt. Nobody's gonna run home and cry to mom and dad. Why this is happening? No, it's all good. Everybody be good. Be safe. Tomorrow's what? Thursday. Weekend is coming up. I'll see you guys on Friday. You guys have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Be safe. Be happy. I'll talk to you all later on. God bless you guys.